Right. Hi, Clive. How are you doing?
I'm good, Graham. Yourself?
Yeah, good. Good. It's been a busy day, but I'm about to enjoy a nice cold beer. So,
Good man. Why not? It's Christmas, Graham.
absolutely, absolutely. So, this is Five with Clive. We haven't done one of these for a while. In fact, since the end of April.
April.
So we are due one, but it's also the opportunity for us to, send a message to the BWA members. So I'll pass over to you.
Okay, thank you, Graham. And yes, it's been a while, April, as you say, since we've had one of these Five with Clives. And I think that just a reflection of how busy we've been as an organisation, and how busy I think we are going to be. I mean, obviously going into 2022, we need to make time to can, as you say, these Five with Clives. I think they are informative, they're useful, and the feedback we've got, correct me if I'm wrong, where we have got feedback has been really good. So I think we need to make that as an objective for 2022. But I think tonight's all about obviously reaching out to the membership, our growing membership. I have to say, I think we've grown the membership this year, although that wasn't a major objective for us or the committee. But I think as a consequence of what we're delivering, our membership is growing. So, which was always the vision, really, when taking over the helm, is that we get the offering right, and we position ourselves to be a proper bona fide UK trade association. And I think this year we've made great strides in doing so. And I think we were only reflecting before we came on camera, which is that we've delivered 22 webinars this year.
Yeah.
To date, predominantly with HMRC, but with the partners such as DECAR and MBCC from the Netherlands, and across an array of topics, obviously close to the excise arena particularly, but across TSS, CDS, VAT in general, custom special procedures, and also obviously the changes that we're heading for in 2022. Which is the topical conversation. Spooky that it's a year on, or in fact this time last year we probably did a Christmas message to the members, and we were talking about EU exit. A year on, and we're talking about another kind of milestone, that next phase of the border operating model in January, where we're going to see GVMS, and we're going to see a mandatory pre-lodgement of customs declarations. So I think significant changes again, and they will create their issues. And I think, what we've done this year is to support the membership in dealing with the issues that EU exit has brought. I don't see that changing in 2022. We're now well positioned with HMRC, growing membership. And we've got the ability, within the committee to deliver what's required and support those members through what will be another momentous year, quite frankly. COVID's not going away anytime soon. I think we're going to have to live with that going forward. Ongoing changes around the border operating model, various phases coming through. So, we need to continue to position ourselves to be able to support our members through that. And I know the great job you've done and the committee have done in supporting me to be able to deliver the great service that we have delivered in 2021, and I'm sure we'll continue to deliver in 2022. So from me, it's a thank you to the committee and yourself, a personal thank you for all your work and hard work and commitment, and to those committee members as well who do support us, and a happy Christmas to you and your families, as well as to our members, and above all, I think wishing people a safe, happy, and let's hope a prosperous 2022.
Absolutely. Yeah, thank you very much, and thank you for supporting me as well.
Pleasure.
It feels like it's been a good year, but thanks to the members too, for their input, particularly the questions they fire through. the things they add to the website, the meetings that they've attended, the webinars. We hope to do more of those throughout 2022, and we certainly will be. And maybe we'll have some more news for 2022 as well.
Well, we will. I think just touching on that, I mean, we haven't publicised this yet, and I think this may be a good time to just speak about it, which is that we've spent a lot of our time, certainly in 2020. We've continued to work on it in 2021, and that's our new excise qualification that we've been working with in conjunction with the IOE. We've now obviously engaged with HMRC in terms of them validating and verifying its content, and we've obviously only as recently as last week, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, got confirmed support from HMRC around that excise qualification. So a level 3 award in excise practices and procedures, and that's going to be coming to the market, hopefully during the first quarter of 2022. So I know we've set the objective, and but for COVID and but for EU exit, we would have delivered it earlier this year, and because of that, that's been delayed. But I know you're working on the marketing strategy and planning with the IOE. So in conjunction with them and HMRC, we'll be looking to launch that qualification early next year, which I'm sure will be extremely well received. It's badly needed. We have a huge void in understanding and knowledge in the excise arena outside of HMRC. And so I think this will go a long way to raise that and fill that void. And the very limited discussions we've had with members to date, it's been encouraging by their response, and I think there'll be significant demand and desire to put their respective teams through the qualification, which will derive a national award and a nationally recognised qualification by Ofqual. So it'll be a key objective for us next year, amongst other objectives, but a key objective is to land that qualification and get a good take up of students that later in the year would hopefully then pass and qualify, and we can celebrate perhaps at some gathering later in the year.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, where we can celebrate their achievements and present them to whatever gathering that may be, House of Commons or Glasgow luncheon, perhaps, where we can present them as our first what would you call it, Graham? First batch of qualified, or I think, I don't know, we would call them qualified students, but or certainly people that have taken the course, passed the course, and acquired the accreditation or award. It is in this case. So that I'm keen that we support that, and again we'll be coming to, I think, through that plan we're going to do a webinar, I think, are we not, in terms of perhaps launching the award. I think, although we're not going to have a gathering early enough to be able to launch it in person, but we'll certainly be able to launch it via webinar, will we not? So yeah, looking forward to that, and that would be a great achievement if we can secure that.
Well, it will be an exciting year.
Yeah, I've got no doubt. I mean, another challenging year, the challenge is not dissimilar to this year, really.
Yeah.
COVID and the impact that's having and will continue to have, and also the EU exit changes. They continue to exist and will occur, and it's a key objective, as well as our excise qualifications, support our members through those murky waters, as we call them.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, thank you very much, Clive. And yeah, as you've said, happy Christmas to yourself as well, and to your family.
Thank you.
And to the members, and look forward to working with you in 2022.
Absolutely. Okay, you have a great Christmas.
Okay, and you, all the best.
You take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.